welcome. Chess.com has their new holiday bots, Christmas ones specifically right now. So I thought I'd start with the Santa at 1200 and just hit record and see what happens. And should be a good time. And I hope Santa does not put me on the naughty list if I win. I don't want to be on the naughty list. I almost wonder if I should throw the match so I don't end up on the naughty list. I don't know. If I lose, that will be my excuse. How's that sound? Gives me a good excuse if I lose. I can just say, well, yeah, I didn't want to be on the naughty list. It was a lot of political things happening, and that's really what this is all about. You know, if I lose, I've got this whole plethora of excuses ready to go. Yeah, I don't want to be on the naughty list. It's time of year, you know. Yeah, that'll work, actually. Yes, that'll work nicely. So if you're new to chess, just try to develop your minor pieces, which is your bishops and your knights, and get them developed. Control the center. 1200 ELO bot is pretty respectable in my opinion. Respectable enough for me to make sure you keep your wits about you. For me. And yeah, that's about it. See if we can kick that knight out of there. He's probably going to take a bishop, and he did. The D file is semi-open because there's only one pawn on it. And I liked having two major pieces lined up on it. So, you know, that was kind of my thing. When you don't know what else to do, if there's a semi-open file, all things being equal, maybe own it. I've got my rook underneath my opponent's queen on a semi-open file, which is good for me. These little tactical advantages is what makes a difference. Yeah, I want to take the e5 pawn with the knight, and if it retakes with the pawn, I capture the queen, like I was saying. However, that knight on the c6 square defends it too well. So, if you're new to chess, you didn't quite see that, pause, rewind a little bit, check that out. I want that knight to go away on the c6 square. Because of that, right there. Little peekaboo chess. Reminds me of the Mike Tyson fights. Not his recent fight, but he used to, when I was in my late teens and early 20s, I was massively into boxing. And I was an amateur boxer for a while. And I always wanted to be a heavyweight. I'm only 5'10". I may have been 5'11" at the time, but now I've maybe shrunk probably down to 5'10". But my boxing coach said that I was too short to be a heavyweight. I'm like, what are you talking about? Depending on what shoes I wear, I'm 5'11". How could I be too short for anything? And Mike Tyson's height is 5'10". And he came about, this would have been late 80s when I started to get into boxing, then early 90s. I wasn't an amateur boxer until the early 90s. But it was fascinating because Mike Tyson was like my height. And so he would have been told he was too short to be a heavyweight also. And there's also, uh, I've seen some interviews where he talked about that. It was fascinating to watch because a lot of people, I saw old clips of him standing next to some of his opponents and stuff. And, my boxing coach told me you had to be a heavyweight, you need to be a minimum of 6'2". And so I'm a long way from 6'2". So, but it was just amazing to see Mike Tyson, my height, just come in there and just annihilate the competition. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. And so, it's just one of those things where it's like, you're told you can't do this, and then you do it anyway, and kind of silence the critics, I guess you could say. Actually, in hindsight, I think I could have played that out just a little bit better. Sometimes when I play chess and make these videos, I try to make them fun, and so I try to talk about stuff. And most time when I talk about stuff, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. And not just on my videos either. But that is a true story about the me being an amateur boxer. That is a true story. I'm not just saying that for the video. But I'm an old guy now. Those days are long over for me. But so now I play chess a lot more, build models. When I was younger, I did younger things. I rode motorcycles, amateur boxer, did a lot of construction. And so, and that's cool, and I love doing those things, but now that I'm older, I like playing chess just as much as I enjoyed any of those other things in my youth. And, oh crap. I meant to go to G7, gang. That would have been the win. Splatter ass moment. Complete splatter ass moment. That happens. Not to better chess players, but to me it happens. All right, so this situation right here with the e4 pawn and my rook on f5, that can sit there all day. The rook's backed up. I got plenty of pawn to stop the marching pawn over here on the queen side. And I don't want to be on the naughty list, but Santa, I got to close this out, baby. I got to close it out. And not mess up like I did last time. Just remember that when you're handing out presents, that I went easy on you. All right, we're going to look at the numbers, and I'm going to go to a review. I'll just go through it real quick. If anybody wants to see anything, you can pause the vid, okay? YouTube has this new thing called pause, and you can pause the video. And so that's what people could do if they want to see a specific move. Of course, now that I hit record, somebody's pulling into my driveway. Okay. So the queen sacrifice here was not the best move. I get it. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for hanging with me. Have a great day.